that is pursuing something academically. Because you see, I came from a background that didn't permitted such, growth and such raising. So I know how evil it can be to be mentally blind. So by the time I came to you, I was already having 16 to 17 people in my, enjoying from my scholarship. And then between 2019 and now, we added up another about 4 to 5 of them. So when they declared that ASU has called off strike, while students were happy, I could not sleep throughout the night. Because I didn't get the information, but I woke up to see messages, gratitude that I've not received for a long time now. Now they are not sending the message directly to tell you that, look, we are expecting school. It's just thanksgiving, gratitude for all the school fees you have been paying, the house rent you have been paying, especially students of, is it Ajuru University? Ignatius University. And so, in one Monday, 780,000 left me. And somebody within me would not know what is ongoing. You see, I'm not complaining because it's a vow I took, and I didn't take that vow when I met you. I took the vow even before I met you. I know 2 people who are supposed to enjoy from that grace in this church. Yes, 2. But it's unfortunate. Now, murmuring and complaining is a life of a dead man. If you can serve God with whatever you have to serve God, serve God. You see, because what you're eyeing outside, you may not have the money to pay for it. All my life, I've never envied any preacher, no matter the crowd you gather. It's a vow before the Lord never to envy any man of God. If you like, gather from here to Sokoto. I won't. Why will I envy you? We don't have the same destiny. I don't know what you do at night. I only know what I do at night. I don't know the price you pay to gather those ones. I only know the price I'm paying. So I can't envy you. I can't envy the glory. I don't know the price. The price that bought it. It's impossible. So son, don't grow up and forget that when you are invited, let them know that you have standard of life. But do everything within your power to fight never to place a price tag on your gift, especially when it has to do with the altar. They brought a mad woman to me many years ago. The family are very wealthy, super rich. And they brought the girl from Onitsha. Brought the girl to Port Harcourt. I think this is 2013. And when they brought the girl to Port Harcourt, I looked at the girl and then I told them, I said, the girl will be healed. The eldest brother said, how much will it cost? So I said, I don't understand. How much? There's no price. There's no price tag on it. When God eventually heals her, you can choose to thank God with anything you wish or anything you so decide. The guy said no. That if I will not give a particular amount, that they will carry the girl away. So I asked, I said, why? He said, because anything that is free does not work. I said, not in this context. He said, tell us how much so we can provide the money. Very wealthy family. The 4 of them that came, they all drove. So I told them, I said, God forbid me to give you or to mention price for somebody who is not yet healed, who is not yet fine. So I told him, I said, you see, I don't have the healing power. But I know God does. And I know if I pray, God will heal this girl in less than 1 week. He said, we can only leave this girl in your custody if you tell us how much it will cost. Fight began. The youngest one said, he said he doesn't want money. Why are you forcing him to tell you how much? He said, let's leave Amara with her. The eldest one said, no, it's not possible. You know what that guy does? He takes this girl to places. Now, if you mention 5 million, he will give you that check there. The reason why he gives you that check, he knows that it won't work, because that particular siege that was placed on that girl is a siege that cannot be lifted with money. The moment you take money, whether you're a priest or you're a native doctor, you take money for that particular issue, because he was the one who casted the spell on the girl. So he ensures that anywhere they are taking that girl, he follows them. He doesn't, and he will stay there and beat they've gone to several places. They will mention 2 million, he will release it. They will mention 1.5, he will release it. 3 million, he will release it. So when he asked me, and then I said that we don't charge for miracle here, that God will heal her, but when God heals her, come and thank God with anything. Thanksgiving is not wrong. He said they began quarreling and serious fighting there. He had to call military people to drove down to Benekard there. Drove down Benekard. Military people came down from the car, forcefully hijacked the girl, took her inside the van, and then drove away. So the other brothers began saying, no, don't worry, sir. We'll bring her back. We'll get to the root of this. It was at that point they began suspecting that their brother, that there is something he's trying to avoid. So, you see, making merchandise, I don't have problem with people who charge to do counseling. But I have problem with the source of their prophecy, because if it is not sorcery, if it is not divination, and if also it is not magic, then you won't tie money to counseling, because the moment you tie money to counseling, it's no more counseling, it is now consultation. And you don't consult the Spirit of God. It's not consultation. You have to pay for consultation. And for the Spirit of God, you don't do consultation. I came for counseling is different from I came for consultation. Counseling and consultation are not the same thing. So please let me proceed. So tonight I will be sharing on the habitation of every negative spirit is darkness. Do the work of God with jealousy. do it with joy, with happiness. Fight the beast that is ruling you in your thoughts and mentality. When you sing, sing with all excitement. When you dance, dance with all excitement. When you play keyboard, play that keyboard with joy in that. And listen, you know one thing you cannot get when you receive payment to do something in the house of God. You can't have that joy. You can't. A big artist, gospel artist, said, I should pay 1.5 to have her here. And then I told it to somebody. The person said, do you know what she paid to get to that point? I said, you're an idiot. We all paid something to get to where we are. Imagine I begin charging everybody here to see me immediately after service now to see me 5,000. In case you don't know, people will pay. They will pay. Somebody told my daughter in the choir, I said, if counseling is free, I'm not coming. He said, why? He said, because if it's free, it means he doesn't see. Those are a generation of idiots. What did I say? The what? The habitation of every negative spirit. Somebody said, Daddy, you made a mistake. It is habitation. And then I said, I used the word habitation. Habitation and habitation, they are different. They are the same words. Yes. The word habitation is taken from the word habitation. And then, now, do advanced learning to get this particular knowledge. It's not me that will teach you. You didn't pay me school fees. So, we'll leave it at that point, but it's still on the poster, habitation. The habitation, which is the habitation of every negative spirit, is darkness. Now, the theme is self-explanatory. How is it self-explanatory? It is informing you that the house, that the dwelling place, that the resting place of every negative spirit is darkness. That is where negative spirit resides. You don't find negative spirits everywhere. Okay, let me correct myself. You may find them everywhere, but they don't make everywhere their house. Every place can be their house. As the ticket is to the lion, so is darkness to negativity. That as the ticket is to the lion, you know the dwelling place of every lion is the ticket of savannah. As the ticket is to the lion, so is darkness to every form of negativity. It is almost impossible to produce anything positive from darkness. Darkness is negative. Very, very negative. And tonight I will share with you on why I said darkness is negative. Psalm 91 verse 6. Psalms chapter 91 verse 6. Go on, read.
Psalm 91 verse 6 reads, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Now, pestilence have to wait. until it is dark, before it can take a stroll. Pestilence stroll in darkness. Divinity has no common relationship with darkness. God has no common relationship with darkness. He separated himself from darkness from the day he began creating the earth. God discovered the evil of darkness and decided to separate the day from the night. Understand the implication of accepting a dark destiny. The evil of being baptized with darkness. It is not difficult to share in the destiny of a dark mind when you are in the company of that mind. A dark mind is very, very infectious and venomous. Very infectious and venomous. Be careful of your relationship. Many people got doomed by relationship. Right inside the church, you can get counsel from Satan. You can receive an advice from Satan right inside church. So that's why I said that darkness can be found everywhere, but everywhere cannot be the habitation of darkness. Or sorry, Satan rather, negativity. The Bible said, not for the pestilence that wasted at noonday. Sorry, the pestilence that what? That walketh at night. That walketh in darkness. So, pestilence, the word pestilence, of course, you know, it's an interpretation of wickedness. So, all wicked men are dark people. Wickedness runs in a dark heart, flows in a dark heart like water. Wickedness runs in the heart of a dark mind. When the heart is dark, it produces wickedness. A dark heart will produce what? Wickedness. Terrible evil. He said, for the pestilence that walketh. So all the pestilence have to wait till when the night finally falls before the pestilence can begin walking. So the house of wickedness is what? Is darkness. The house of negativity is what? Is darkness. Let's move on. I will show you something now. God will touch your heart. Psalm chapter 104 verse 20. Psalm 104 20. Read on.
Thou makest darkness, and it is night.
Thou makest darkness, and it is night. Please, can you put that in on the screen?
Wherein all the
beasts
do creep forth.
It's okay. It is in darkness that the beasts of the forest, the wicked powers of the earth, that is the only place they creep. It is the only place they survive. It is the only place they function. The operational system cannot function very well until darkness surfaces. What the scripture is emphasizing is that God created darkness only for wicked beasts to have their dominion. So the dominion of Satan and Lucifer is rooted in what? in darkness. The day is meant for the divine. The night is meant for the dark. That's why you don't hold night vigil to do Bible study. Anywhere you see night vigil is a warfare zone. Because there are powers that operate only at night. Why do you think they call them rulers of darkness? Because the only time they make adventure, they make journey, the only time they do feasting, the only time they relate with each other and then position themselves for the next battle is at night. Oh God, I feel like telling you something. In the book of Matthew chapter 13, the Bible declared that they planted good seed and then they went away. And after going away, the Bible says, oh, when the disciples came back to check, if you ask me, why don't you sleep at night? Why don't you sleep at night? It's because I know that if you leave your garden, another man will dress it for you.